follow-up on the potential auto workers strike.
I'm sorry, could you speak up?
Yeah, sure thing.
She probably hears better than I do.
No worries, I can speak up. On the potential auto worker strike, I do have a follow-up to what some of my colleagues were saying. A group that I spoke with, an economic group, says that there could be a $5 billion cost to the economy if there is a 10-day strike. So is the White House preparing for that?
We're certainly tracking all of those outside analysts. I don't think there's one report on this that we haven't seen and haven't read. And our job is to be ready for any contingency that comes our way. I'm not going to give any readout on our own analysis at this point. We're monitoring the situation. We'll continue to do so, and we'll certainly bring up-to-date information as these things develop.
Okay, last question.
Two quick follow-ups to my colleagues' questions. You talked about how you're following it closely, you're looking at contingency plans, but can you confirm whether you've been asked by the UAW to get involved more, or have you been asked specifically to stay out?
I can't confirm any of that. I mean, at CEA, what we do is what I've said we do. We are asked by the president to track any development in the domestic and global economy that's going to have an impact, or that might have an impact. And there's a long list of things that fit that description. So we're tracking this carefully.
And just follow up on the child poverty part too.
Sure.
You talked about prioritizing a push again around the child tax credit and pushing around taxes. But what about the fact that funds are going to expire for child care centers and how that might relate to child poverty, or at least the experience of working mothers? Is that going to be a priority and a push from this White House?
I'm glad you asked that. It's something that we at CEA have written a lot about, and I encourage you to look at that. We have a blog on that. Just a show of hands, how many people look at the CEA blog? Ooh. Okay. We have work to do, and you have work to do.
White House priorities.
Yeah. So this is a long time priority of this White House. We have ambitious plans in our budget. The president recognizes the linkage between labor force participation for caretakers, most often women, and affordable, accessible child care. And that's why not only have we, as I said, proposed ambitious plans that are fully paid for, fully offset in our budget, but we've also talked about, used language in our supplemental to talk about the importance of child care in our supplemental requests. So this is something that we will continue to work towards because we recognize its importance as a working family issue.